Hey guys, it's me, Apollonia. Welcome back to my channel. Yeah, got a new hat. So today, I realized that about a year ago, I had a request for more Neville Goddard stories to be read, and I forgot about it. I'm so sorry to that person. I hope you're still subscribed. So I'm going to get into his subject of sleep today because that's what I feel that the collective consciousness is asking for. And then I will read a story by him. So, sleep. Sleep. The life that occupies 1/3 of our stay on earth is the natural door into the subconscious. So it is with sleep that we are now concerned. The conscious 2/3 of our life on earth is measured by the degree of attention we give sleep. Our understanding of and delight in what sleep has to bestow will cause us, night after night, to set out for it as though we were keeping an appointment with a lover. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, into slumbering upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction. It's from the Bible. So, I mean, Goddard was very much into the Bible. I'm not Christian, but, it's in the book. It is in sleep and in prayer, a state akin to sleep, that man enters the subconscious to make his impressions and receive his instructions. In these states, the conscious and subconscious are creatively joined. The male and female become one flesh. Sleep is the time when the male or conscious mind turns from the world of sense to seek its lover or subconscious self. The subconscious, unlike the woman of the world who marries her husband to change him, has no desire to change the conscious waking state, but loves it as it is and faithfully reproduces it like likeliness in the outer world of form. The conditions and events of your life and your children formed from the molds of your subconscious impressions and sleep. They are made in the image and likeness of your innermost feeling, that they may reveal you to yourself. As in heaven, so on earth. As in the subconscious, so on earth. Whatever you have in consciousness as you go to sleep is the measure of your expression in the walking 2/3 of your life on earth. Nothing stops you from realizing your objective, save your failure to feel that you are already that which you wish to be, or that you are already in possession of the thing you sought. Your subconscious gives form to your desires only when you feel your wish fulfilled. The unconscious of sleep is the normal state of the subconscious, because all things come from within yourself, and your conception of yourself determines that which comes. You should always feel the wish fulfilled before you drop off to sleep. You never draw out of the deep of yourself that which you want. You always draw that which you are. And you are that which you feel yourself to be, as well as that which you feel as true of others. To be realized, then, the wish must be resolved into the feeling of being or having or witnessing the state of sought. The state sought. This is accomplished by assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, the feeling which comes in response to the question, how would I feel were my wish realized? Is the feeling which should monopolize and immobilize your attention as you relax into sleep. You must be in the consciousness of being or having that which you want to be or have before you drop off to sleep. So we all know this with LOA. If you want something, you have to feel it. And the best times of the day to do it is in the early morning when you first awaken, or late at night, not in the middle of the day. In the middle of the day is the best time to work out your fears or worries on a piece of paper, because they have less of a chance of manifesting. We know that before we drop off to sleep, that's when our subconscious becomes open, when we go into REM sleep and that. So what I typically do when I visualize is I lay on my bed and I visualize what I want, and I will knock out visualizing. It gets me tired. It's amazing how something mentally is more exhausting than something physically. So I'll be visualizing for a solid hour. And then before I know it, I wake up in the morning and yeah, So it's crazy, but it's the best time to manifest. Everything that I've ever manifested, it was always because I went to sleep thinking those things. And at least for 7 minutes. 7 is a very powerful number. So is 3, but 7 is I feel like it's long enough to get the feeling, but not too long where you get drained and you stop focusing or you lose your attention. Because you don't need to be visualizing something for like 20 minutes straight. And especially when we have a lot of desires. I mean, you have like 6 desires, that's going to take you 2 hours. So I would just say 7 minutes is good. At least every other day or 2 to 3 times a week. Um, Once asleep, man has no freedom of choice. His entire slumber is dominated by his last waking concept of self. It follows, therefore, that he should always assume the feeling of accomplishment and satisfaction before he retires in sleep. Come before me with singing and thanksgiving. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise. Your mood prior to sleep defines your state of consciousness as you enter into the presence of your everlasting lover, the subconscious. It's kind of funny how, they're comparing male and female, subconscious and conscious. But, that was the times back then. And also, he was, it's kind of ironic because he was mixing law of attraction with the Bible. And I know it is in the Bible, but I know that a lot of people don't like to consider LOA and metaphysics with God. So it is, I know he was called out on that at that time. That's why for me, I just chose law of attraction. I couldn't, I know some people who like mix different, like that coexist. Like I have an aunt who will mix Christianity and Confucius and LOA and Buddhism and um all the different Catholic and Christian and all of them. She'll mix all of them and draw from each one. And that's fine. That works for her, but for me it was weird. If for me, I have to just believe in one thing. So he what more beautiful description of this romance of the conscious and subconscious is there than that told in the Song of Solomon. By night on bed I sought him whom my soul loveth. I found him whom my soul loveth. I held him, and I would not let him go, until I had brought him into my mother's house, and into the chamber of her that conceived me. Preparing to sleep, you feel yourself into the state of the answered wish, and then relax into unconsciousness. You realize your realized wish is he whom you seek. By night on your bed, you seek the feeling of the wish fulfilled, that you may take it with you into the chamber of her that conceived you, into sleep or the subconscious which gave you form, that this wish also may be given expression. This is the way to discover and conduct your wishes into the subconscious. Feel yourself in the state of the realized wish and quietly drop off to sleep. Night after night, you should assume the feeling of being, having